Guys, yeah, I know, it's been a while. I have a big girl job now. Like, I finished uni, I finished my masters, and now I have a big girl job. And yeah, there's nothing else to say to it, is there? But yeah, I've got my life together now. I know it's crazy, but unfortunately, when a life comes together, other things have to prioritize a little bit. And because my big girl job is full time, I don't get much chance to make reaction videos anymore. I want to still do it. That is definitely something that I still want to do. But I think because I've only just started this job, I want to get into some sort of routine. And hopefully I'm getting there because, well, I've sat down today and I'm making a reaction. So, yeah, fingers crossed that I still keep going and it becomes a regular thing. But to kick start it off with, but I am going to first react to this artist who is very up and coming at the moment, Ronnie G. And so you guys probably sit there and you think, oh my god, why do you always react to this boy? But the truth is, I genuinely think he's going places. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I listen to his music, I always think, do you know what? There is so much talent there. There is so much, like, passion in his music, that the stuff that he does, his art, that he needs people that will support him from that. And I would love to be one of them supporters. So we have Ronnie G past that. First, I'm going to get my glasses because I have a headache, but I'll be back. Right. Let's check this out.
Seattle with Xander, yeah, that's my brother. They see us walking and they know that we some young stoners. She fell in love with me, I told her I could never love her. Had to get her back the only time I've been a runner. But in a run for D, yeah.
Okay, so to start with, I absolutely love when he does that, oh yeah, right at the start, because it reminds me of Lil Mosey so much. And speaking of Lil Mosey, I'm reacting to Selfish as well, so check that out on my channel. But yeah, it reminds me of Lil Mosey so much, like the old him back in like 2019, 2020, 2018, where he'd be like, oh yeah, I don't have a friend and all in. But yeah, anyway, carry on.
I was in Seattle with Xander, yeah, that's my brother. They see us walking and they know that we some young stoners. She fell in love with me, I told her I could never love her. Had to get her back the only time I've been a runner. But in a run for D, yeah, we always owe the sun. Diamonds round my neck and your girl she love it. If you ask where my brothers at, I won't say nothing. Blue strips in my hands, I can't stop thumbing. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shotty got some cake, hit it, yeah, I tapped that. She wanna cuff me, told her no, I'm past that. In my city, Redlands where I always be at. They rock you.
I just vibe with him so much. I genuinely think as an artist that's really trying to master his art, he's getting there. Because I feel like, I think I've been listening to his music for like a good few years now. So I've seen the start and I've seen now. And genuinely improvements that I've noticed are massive. Like the way that he's really incorporating himself with the backing track. He's adding them ad libs in. Everything's very smooth. Everything sounds very professional. And that's one thing that I can really appreciate is professionalism. You can't sit here and think, oh yeah, he's doing this from home, like this is just his home space, he's new to this. You know, you can tell that he's not new to this. And as well with his flow as well, it just flows so well. There's no like stops and starts, there's no like he sounds amateur. It really all flows well together and it transitions well together.
Blue strips in my hands, I can't stop thumbing. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shotty got some K, hit it, yeah, I tapped that. She wanna.
It's those little things where it's like, and I pass that or something like that, and it goes skirt, and then it's like and I hit that, and then it's like hit that, and it's the fact that it goes through different ears as well. I just think in terms of production wise, it is very professional. It's very good, and you don't realize how much things like these little ad libs and these little sound effects make a huge difference to music, because it really layers the music up. It makes it thick. It's like a sandwich. The thinner the sandwich, bit dry. The thicker the sandwich with so much stuff in it, it's a good sandwich. And that's what music's like as well. The more stuff you add into it, as long as it's not a point where something's overpowering the other thing, it makes good music. And here, the skirt, the ad-libs, they're not too loud, they're not overbearing, they're not on one channel of his vocals. It's very layered.
City Redlands where I always be at. They rock you on my sound. I'm at the underground. Total bartender, yeah, hit me with another round. If I keep going down, I'ma pass out. Been on a spree, I bought designer, yeah, I cashed out.
It's things like that as well. Like in terms of rhyme schemes, their rhyme schemes aren't cringe, and there's a lot of artists out there that, well, like especially newer artists that are still working on their rhyme schemes. They're still working, but they're trying so hard to rhyme that the rhymes are just so noticeable and so like they're rhyming anything and everything together. They're trying. They don't even care if it makes sense. They're rhyming it. And we're here, for example, we have.
In my city, Redlands where I always be at. They rock you on my sound. I'm at the underground. Total bartender, yeah, hit me with another round.
There, I'm at the underground, told the bartender, yeah, hit me with another round. And so it's like underground, round, it rhymes so well. However, it's not that type of cringe rhyme where it's like, that don't even make sense. And then we have this.
If I keep going down, I'ma pass out. Been on a spree, I bought designer, yeah, I cashed out.
So he said passed out and crashed out. And this is one of them controversial type of rhyme schemes where people sit there and be like, did you just rhyme out with out? However, if done correctly, it works. And YNG Ma is another one of these artists that does this. I think he rhymed Milan with Milan, and everyone was like, did you try Milan with Milan? But that still is one of my favourite songs because it's so catchy. Like, yeah, he might have rhymed the two words together because he couldn't think of another rhyme. Or he could, and he was being clever about it, and he knew what he was doing, because personally, I love that song.
Hear from me, 'cause I'm on the road. I'm on D&D, get my rights from a show. Babe down in Gucci covering my toe. I bet I hit 100K, I still won't change though. Hot up in a.
I'm rhyming a lot, but I'm just picking up on so many things here. It's never, his flow isn't just da 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 and repeated and repeated and repeated. It's very much like, here, I'll show you.
Been on a spree, I bought designer, yeah, I cashed out. Won't hear from me, 'cause I'm on the road. I'm on D&D, get my rights from a show.
Won't hit for me, cause I'm another role. Get my racks D&D, and no. Like it goes, so it starts like this, and then it goes up, and then he does it again. He'll go up, and then his last line will go back to down again. And that makes such a big difference as well in music, because it's not just monotone, it's not just the same thing, it's not repetitive. And that makes that, when listening to that, you don't realise, but it's so subconscious what your brain picks up when you listen to music. And here, he has all the aspects of making a really good song.
Babe down in Gucci covering my toe. I bet I hit 100K, I still won't change though. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shotty got some K, hit it, yeah, I tapped that. She wanna cuff me, told her no, I'm past that. In my city, Redlands where I always be at. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shotty got some K, hit it, yeah, I tapped that. She wanna cuff me, told her no, I'm past that. In my city, Redlands where I always be at. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shotty got some K, hit it, yeah, I tapped that. She wanna cuff me, told her no, I'm past that. In my city, Redlands where I always be at.
Oh, I just skipped pausing a good bit. But in terms of his choruses as well, I always notice his choruses are very catchy. Like, when it might just be the fact that obviously it's a chorus. Choruses are going to be because they're more repeated than the verses are. But there's just something about his choruses that I always find really catchy. So like this is called Past That, and it's like one of them songs that like just will get stuck in my head.
Where I always be at. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shawty got some K, hit it, yeah, I tapped that. She wanna cuff me, told her no, I'm past that. In my city, Redlands, where I always be at. Posted at you before. They say I'm a star, still gotta keep on my guard. Test me, he gon' see some stars. Walking like he off a bar. Make my money large, make a count look like a money jar. Wow, oh, you know, really put that city on.
All right, okay. Okay, I really like that. You could probably tell by my face that I really liked that. But the panning, it was panning, it was nice, it was in the background, you could hear it, you could hear it, you could hear it. And then that like here. That wow, and that this like crescendo of sound was really satisfying. So you're listening, it's in the background, and then it goes wow, shh. And it's just like this sound that becomes louder, and it's like then hitting a cymbal and the music coming back in. She tryna flirt, she asked if she could put my chains on. She said, Ronnie, you is him. She love my fashion. Rose goes to the 10. Rari, I'm crashing. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shawty got some K, hit it, yeah, I tapped that. She wanna cuff me, told her no, I'm past that. In my city, Redlands, where I always be at. Hot up in a Rari swerving, yeah, I crashed that. Shawty got some K. I like the little references as well, and they might not even be meant to be references, but it always feels like it. So I think the first song I ever listened to by Ronnie G was a song called Redlands. And I've noticed a lot, it's always mentioned a little bit. And I think it probably is where he lives or something. I'm not too sure. But like there it says, and I live in the Redlands. And it's just hearing those little tiny references. And it's the same with every artist you listen to. When you know an artist and then you're listening to little references from them, it's like a little bit of like a, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I tapped that. She wanna cuff me, told her no, I'm past that. In my city, Redlands, where I always be at.
You cannot sit there and tell me that isn't a little Mosey little sound. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. That, yeah, I've been over. Oh, see, now I've got the song stuck in my head. I was trying to sing a little Mosey song and I end up singing his chorus. But yeah, that was Past That by Ronnie G. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Like, if I don't know where it is. I think it's just because I listened to him when he first knew, and he did come up to me and he was like, I need you to, like, can you react to this song? And since then I've just had this little like soft spot for his music because I feel the passion in it. I feel that he's really trying to get somewhere, and I love being able to support him. And I think support is such a massive thing when people have a passion for it. So yeah, if you've liked that song, please go check it out. The link will be in the description below. And if you liked my video, hit the like button. Bye.